This comes from my journal, November 7th. When I started looking closer at temptation, I realized the struggle wasn't where I thought it was. When I think about the love of the world showing up in my life, it's rarely loud. It's not about chasing money or falling into some obvious sin. For me, it's quieter than that. It shows up when I start measuring my worth by outcomes. When things go well, I feel secure. When they don't, I start wondering if I've failed. It shows up when I start believing love has to be earned, that I need to prove my place in someone's life, or even in God's story. That kind of love is what the world teaches us: conditional, fragile, always being measured. And when I start believing that story, I can feel the pull, not toward evil in some big obvious way, but toward forgetfulness. I forget what was already true, that love was never something I had to secure, that I was already held. That's usually how the door opens, not because the devil pushed it open, but because I slowly drifted away from what was already true. I've noticed something over time. A lot of people talk about temptation like there's something out there trying to make them fail, like some voice is voicing their hand. But most of the time, the real pull isn't out there. It's much closer than that. It's the quiet voice that says, "You're not enough. Try harder. Prove yourself. Hold tighter." And once that voice takes hold, I stop trusting. I start managing. I start worrying, instead of resting in what was already given. That's when pride slips in. Not the loud kind, the quiet kind that says, "I'll fix this myself. I'll control the outcome. I'll make sure this works." But even that moment can be an invitation, a chance to notice what's already happening inside me, a chance to remember what I forgot. Temptation in that light isn't really a battle to win. It's a moment to wake up. Every time I notice where I'm clinging to the world's kind of love, I get another chance to loosen my grip and return to the real thing. These aren't answers. They're pages from my journals, a place where I finally stopped pretending the questions weren't there.